Hi, my name is Rhonda Larkin, and this is my customer service in a small town speech. I did visit a couple of different stores here in town. One happened to be a corporate store that is rather large nationwide for the most part. The other, is a locally owned hardware store, and they're called Snyder's. Now, as far as uniforms and basic conformity to customer service standards, I would have to rank the hardware store higher than the travel store. Um, they tend to be more personal because it's a personally owned business. They are more concerned with the customer's needs instead of basically how well it looks on paper. All the employees that I did go to at both stores were very well groomed, very clean, and for the most part polite. The store was very well organized. Um, the signage was put in the right places. I was able to find everything that I was looking for. Really didn't have too much complaint on either store as far as that aspect goes. Love's Travel Store, that's a whole another story. The It was clean. The signage was there. You can find what you're looking for. The employees were all well groomed. They were all in uniform. All had name tags. But with the Love's Travel Store, the kids, basically the kids behind the counter, were not real friendly. Were rather rude. I worked at Love's a few years ago, and our policy when a customer walked in was that you say, "Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, welcome to Love's. Can I help you?" At least you're acknowledging that they're there. The last time I went into Love's, there was no acknowledgement. I got what I needed. I went up to the counter. Now in Love's, they run two sides, one for the trucks and then one for regular gas customers. I went to the gas side out of courtesy for any truck drivers in the store. And the kid behind the counter just stood there. He looked at me. He turned around, stared out the front window, and completely ignored me. And I just kind of stepped back and looked, and he just stared at me in the window. So then went over to the diesel side or the gas side, or the truck driver side, so I could at least pay for my merchandise. And I kind of gave him a dirty look, and she asked me what was wrong, and I said maybe you guys need to do a little updating on your customer service training. I said because that was rude. So I don't know that anything ever came of that. Um, Everybody that I've ever talked to, I've been in customer service my entire life, in one way or another. And the better you treat your customers, the more successful your business is going to be. The more successful your business is, the happier your customers are, the more business you're going to get. They kind of go one and one. As far as any diversity in the stores, there really wasn't a whole lot. I mean, other than the fact that one was a hardware store, the other was a truck stop, so to speak. It had a restaurant in it. Um, Diversity among employees, not really. I mean, you're talking about a very small town. We do have a few other ethnic groups living here, but very few. Like I said, it's that small town atmosphere where everybody tends to know everybody here. Um, in my opinion, if I was to rank the two stores side by side, I would rank Snyder's higher than I did Love's Travel Stop, for the simple fact that they are more friendly there. They tend to take their customers a whole lot more seriously than the truck stop does, to me. Well, but like I said again, and that is my opinion. In closing, I do want to say that, like the opinions of several people, but in sticking with Sylvania Clark's um, statement, if the ABCs of customer service are followed, then not only can you provide great customer service, but you will exceed their expectations each and every time they enter your store. Um, and that concludes my speech. I do want to thank you for your time, and I hope that you have a great day.